So we're going to construct an extended frequency distribution for the set of numbers and calculate the mean of the grouped data using intervals of 0.09 beginning at 1. So one thing that you could do is you could reorder these in ascending order to make it a little easier to find things. You don't have to. You just need to find the numbers associated with these intervals. So for instance, the first interval is 1 to 1.09. So it looks like we have this one right here. That would go in there. We have this one right here. That would also go through there, and there aren't any others. So the frequency of this is a 2. I'm going to cross these out just to keep track of things. It's not the best necessarily way of doing it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. Next, we're going to pick 1.10 and 1.19. So it looks like we have a 13, and we have, I'm going to go in order, but there's a 1.18 there that obviously would fit, but I'm going to go over here. There's another 1.13, then we'd have a 1.18, and that's it. So these three would go into this category right here. I'm going to cross this out just to make sure I'm kind of keeping track as I use them. I'm going to use a 1.2 to 1.29. In this case, it's right here. Then we have a 1.22, and then we have a 2.3, and then we have a 2.4, and then we have a 2.8 right here, and then we have a 2.9 right here. And there should be 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I put 6 right here. I use these up, so I don't need to keep them around right now. So I'm just going to cancel all those out. We don't need any of those. Next, we're on the 1.3 to 1.39 situation. So we are going to start at 1.3, the bottom end of this, which is here. And then we are going to find all of them. 1.33 is here. 1.35, 1.38, 1, and that's it. All right, so it looks like we have 4 of those. So we don't want them anymore. We use these up. Next, we're looking for 1.4 to 1.49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's everything else, right? So it's that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. So we're going to use all those. There's 5 of those, and we got it. So fill the frequency distribution below. The mean of the group data is, and this is when things get really much more complicated. What you need to do is you need to take the average of each one of these intervals and multiply it by its frequency. So the average of 1 and 1.09 is 1.045. Then the mean of 1.1 through 1.19 is 1.145. The mean of 1.2 and 1.29 is 1.245. The next one is 1.345, and the next one is 1.445. And then what you're going to do is you're going to multiply the average, right, the midpoint of this, right? You're going to multiply it by the frequency. So we're going to multiply that by 2. And then we're going to multiply this by 3. We're going to multiply this by 6. We're going to multiply this by 4. We're going to multiply this by 5. Okay, now what that gives you is it gives you a 2.09. It gives you a 3.435, 7.47, a 5.38, and it gives us a 7.225. And then what we want to do is we want to add all these together. So we're adding all this, the sum of all these, which in this case is going to give me a 25.6. Now, we also want to know what's the frequency if we add all these together, right? 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 6 is 11, right? So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 6 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 5 is 20. So we're going to add all these together too. We add all those together. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this sum over here, the 25.6, and we are going to divide it by the number of elements, right? The 20 of these, and that's going to give me a mean of the group data, or 1.28. All right, so a company produces brake pads for commercial airliners. Two production teams are working to produce 15-pound brake pads over a 6-month period. Team A works on one furnace deck, while production team B works on a second furnace deck. A 15-pound carbon brake pad costs $1,000 per pad to produce. Use the information in the table to answer the questions to the right. Calculate the mean monthly production for Team A. All right, so what you would do is you would take all of these in Team A, all these numbers right here, and you're going to add it all together, and then you're going to divide it by the number of months, which is 6. All these together, you get 221,971, and because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months here, we're going to divide that by 6. And when we divide by 6, then we get 36,995. Now, they also want you to calculate the mean of this grouping right here. So we kind of do the same thing. We add all these together. That gives me 222,655. And then because there's 6, we divide by 6. And then we get the mean of 37,109. Okay, next we want to find the median monthly production for Team A. Now the median, again, is the middle. It's the middle. So if we rearrange these, it looks like the 36 and 37 are in the middle. So this one right here would be in the middle, and this one right here would be in the middle if we rearrange these. So I guess I could show you how it would be 34, 412, 35, 283, 36, 122, 37, 428, 38, 895, and 39, 831. Now, so we have 6 numbers and I've organized them. So these 2 right here are in the middle. There's 6, so we're going to divide by 2. There isn't a middle in this case, so we add those together, divide by 2. So over here, we would say 36,122 divided by 2 gives me a median of 36,775. Next, they want you to find the median of this group over here on the right, Team B. So we'd have to reorganize that one as well. So that would give me a 32,500. That would give me a 33,250. That would give me a 35,750. That would give me a 39,836. That would give me a 40,031. And that would give me a 41,288. So we would add these 2 in the middle together right here. So we'd say 35,750 plus 39,836. And then we would divide that by 2. So if we did that, what we would get is we would get 37,793. Now, I've been reorganizing all of these to find the median, but technically you don't have to. You just have to find the 2 in the middle. So if I have 8, I need to find 4 and 5. Right? If I had 10, I need to find 5 and 6. You have to find the 2 in the middle. So if you can or you don't actually have to rewrite them, but if you can find the smallest one, for instance, this would be 1, right? That'd be the smallest one. This would be 2. Not there yet. Then you go up a little bit more. This would be number 3. Then you go up a little more. So I'm at 35. The next one's going to be this one right here. This is number 4. Then I would say this is number 5 and this is number 6. In which case, I just need to average out the 2 in the middle. That's it. So technically, you don't have to actually reorder all the ones to find the median. It's kind of a good visual way of looking at it, but you don't have to. If you already know what the 2 closest to the middle are, or if there's one directly in the middle, you could just average those out or just pick the one in the middle. It's fine. So for instance, if there's 7, number 4 is in the middle. If there are 5, 3 is in the middle, right? So you don't always have to go to that extra trouble. Okay, so let me write the answers to the means up here. So this was 36,995. and this one over here was 37,109. I have one more question apparently. One more? Yes, one more question. We want to calculate the average cost per month for the two teams combined. So what we need to do is we can either add all 12 numbers together and divide by 12, or we can just add the two averages together and then divide these two means. Right? So we can add those two averages together, and then once we get those two averages together, we can divide by 2, and that theoretically should give us our answer. So we could add the 36,995 to the 37,109 and then divide by 2. And if we do that, we get 37,052.1667. This is actually repeating, I'm just rounding off though.